Alright everyone, this is the last one, Mass Effect 3. Alright, so basically I had to wait a year for Mass Effect 2 to come out after I did the first one. I had to wait 2 years for Mass Effect 3 to come out after getting done with the second one, so that naturally sucked balls. So yeah, let me just do this. Uh, If you have not done Mass Effect 3 yet, stop watching because I will definitely be talking spoilers. So, really, truly, if you have not done Mass Effect 3, stop watching this right now. Alright, so let's see. Mass Effect 3 came out in March 5th, 2012. And I guess about a week before that, I had to go on EA's website because it was sold out everywhere else. I mean, fuck finding the collector's edition on Amazon or GameStop. So I had to go on their website, and I guess their website was kind of new at the time. So when I filled out all the stuff, clicked buy, nothing happened. I was like, what the hell? So I restarted, I closed that, opened it up again, and did it all again. And I clicked buy, nothing happened. Didn't tell me anything, nothing changed. I was like, oh fuck. Am I not going to be able to get the collector's edition? Needless to say, thankfully though, I did receive it, but I received two. So that was about $160 I spent on that. But I gave the second one I got to Chili. So he was great. He was grateful, and he had already gotten his collector's edition, so we were all pretty happy. And the good thing was, though, I was going through the first two before doing the third one. Now I was running late going through the second one, so I didn't get done with the second one until the 11th. And my collector's edition, I don't think got here till the 10th. So if I had been all done and good to go by the 5th, I would have been pretty pissed off having to wait 5 days for this to get here. But I guess I'll open it and show you everything that comes with the N7 Collector's Edition. You get a nice steel case, of course. There's Male Shepherd. Then you got Fem Shep. And of course it's 2 discs again. And it's got a bunch of DLC codes and shit like that. Then it comes with this little helping hand, I guess. And probably one of the coolest things I've ever gotten with a collector's edition, a genuine N7 patch. Just need to, by the fingers, just need to find a place to put it one of these days. Also came with this Dark Horse preview comic. I've not done any of the Mass Effect comics. I might not, I don't know. Dark Horse comics are all good. I love their Conan series. And it came with this miniature Mass Effect 3 art book, which is pretty good. So overall, for $80, this was a really good collector's edition. One of my beefs was that it came with, well, I guess wouldn't be the beef for this specifically, but EA, being the dirtbags they were, I guess still are, I don't know. They had that one-day DLC, I guess, what is it called, day of release DLC shit, where a major character, his name was Javik, is introduced in the third one, and he's only available through DLC. So if you didn't buy the collector's edition, you had to spend $10 the day the game came out to buy Javik's DLC, and that is just criminal to me. because Javik is a huge deal in the third game. I can't even imagine going through Mass Effect 3 without Javik. I mean, he's really, really that big of a deal. So definitely get the collector's edition if you haven't already gone through Mass Effect 3, because I think it's about $60 right now on Amazon. So price has gone down a little bit. But Mass Effect 3 was, for the most part, a great game. I kind of had my hopes a little too high for it. Everything I'd heard about the game going into it for months led me to think that it was going to be the greatest game of all time. I mean, you're going to have like every character from the first two in it. You're going to have the big-ass apocalyptic war to fight. It's going to be huge and epic. And it kind of was and it kind of wasn't at the end of the day. I mean, it just, you know, I wanted it to be as big and open as the first two. Like, you could go to all these planets and all these cities and stuff. You couldn't really do that. I guess it makes sense because of the giant war going on that you couldn't do it, but still, I would have liked to have had that freedom, you know. And, I mean, you get to go to a lot of places in the third one, but you're just not as free as you were in the first two. But the great characters in the game, a couple of new ones are really good, like Vega and Steve Cortez and Trainer and stuff. And the great characters from the first two are back. You don't really get to hang out with the ones from the second one that much, unfortunately, but first one's like Liara, Tali, thankfully, Kaidan, Ashley, they are all back, so. I think my video's crapping out. Well, hopefully you can still hear me. Gotta love this computer, huh? Well, alright, let me just keep going. So, basically, it's a great game, 95% of it. I guess my biggest beef would be with the ending. And a lot of people had a big problem with the ending. And when I first beat it, I was like, okay, they're going to fix this in DLC. And they didn't really fix it in DLC. They kind of made it better with the extended cut and Leviathan and Citadel, but it wasn't up to par. I mean, the only game I can really compare it to, I'm sure I'm making a lot of funny faces right now, like, the only game of this scope I can compare it to is Metal Gear Solid 4. That game, the ending in that takes like an hour and a half. I mean, it tells you everything, deals with each and every character. I mean, it's huge, huge, and great. This one, the ending probably from the time you decide or make your choice, it's probably about, from that time till the credits roll, it's probably about 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes at the most. That's not good enough for a series of this scope. I think I played the Mass Effect series about 500 hours, give or take. So for it to have a 10-15 minute ending is bullshit. So it's really up to you know, eye the beholder on what you think about the ending, but I'm not satisfied. I know a lot of people aren't either, but what are you gonna do? It's really disappointing, and maybe that's one of the reasons why I haven't gone through the first two since before doing the third one, because I think one of the things in the back of my head would always be, well, you know, this choice you're doing right, this mission and this choice you're about to make doesn't matter at the end of the day. And that's really sad. But it's sad but true, like Metallica would say. Because really, I could be an asshole in the first two, kill all these people and stuff. and still have the same outcome at the end. So that's not cool. But I would definitely say go through the trilogy. Third one's, for the most part, very good, if not great. The DLC for the third one is pretty good. The Citadel's great. That's one of the best DLCs I've ever played. Omega's kind of boring. I think I literally almost fell asleep in the middle of it. So, but you kind of have to do it if you want all the achievements. Leviathan was really good. I know Oompi's got a boner for that one, and it's pretty damn good in my book. So, yeah, it's a very good game. I mean, I would probably give the first one, a 11. Mass Effect 2, I'd give a 10. And Mass Effect 3, I would give like a 9.5.